Yo, the Guys
What's going on?
Podcast. What up, chum? It's the Guys Podcast. I got my brother, like always, Tyree Acosta. What up, bro?
What's good, man?
And shit, chum. What's going on with you?
Hey, shit. You had something you wanted to talk about today?
Yeah, so the topic I wanted to talk about today was so basically, right? I saw this Harvard trained psychiatrist. I forgot his name, but he has like it was a YouTube video of him like doing like an experiment. So he had the same guy when he was in shape, shredded, and ripped. Also, he had a picture up of the guy when he was a little bit like out of shape, a little overweight, a little chubby. So he ran an experiment where he asked women what man would they rather like, what man do they prefer to be in a relationship with, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think relationship or what man do they like better, something like that. And it was very revealing because most women chose the man that was pudgy, out of shape, overweight. I said to myself, I said, damn, like, you know, looks are pretty much objective, right? Everyone would rather a person that's in shape, a person that's more fit than a person that's overweight or obese. And just as he went along with the study, then he asked the same women if it was a situation just just to hook up, like who would you rather hook up with, like fuck on the first night, one night stand type shit. They all chose the guy that was in shape. So I came to the conclusion, fellas, you cannot listen to what women say, right, that they're attracted to. You have to watch how they behave. And if you dig a little bit deeper, the reason why they chose the guy that was out of shape was because he represents less of a threat to cheat. He might not be as appealing to other women, so he will be more controllable. He's more likely to, stay home, cuddle on the couch, watch TV. When you look at the guy who's in shape, people who are in shape tend to have more discipline, tend to be more structured, tend to be more, uh, you know, serious about routine, and that could represent, you know, that can make women feel a little bit insecure. A man that's holding you accountable, a man that's holding you accountable for your fitness and how in shape you are. That could be more of a situation that might make a lot of women feel uncomfortable, right? Also, those women might have to, think twice about when that guy's going out, how other women are approaching him, how other women are taking interest in him. So I came to the conclusion that women will never tell you what they're aroused by. When you ask a woman what she likes, most of the time they'll say things that make them feel comfortable in a relationship. They're not going to tell you the things that they go crazy about, the things that they get aroused, the things that make them sexually aroused. They're not going to tell you that because quite often, fellas, what happens is when a woman is uncontrollably aroused or her biology takes over, she tends to lose leverage. So when a woman is telling you the things that she's into, the things that she wants, I think that she'll speak about things that she can control, things that make her feel emotionally safe, right? Not things that make her feel overwhelmed with the type of desire that can create a situation to where that she loses her logic, right? She's more led by just what she's attracted by. So men, we have to be careful and not fall into what a woman says she wants, but instead watch how she behaves and watch and pay attention to what she responds to more so than what she says she wants. What do you think about that, Ty?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. The men who know women know. That's why women have a I don't want to say a special place, but they appreciate men who understand their nature. So there are dark things, or not dark things, but there are things that women might like that you might not understand, or she might not care to admit. Maybe a man being more dominant in the bedroom, and I could say more. Like some girls like spitting in their mouth and things like that. And that's just on a sexual term. It's not just talk. That could be. This can. spread across many aspects of the relationship. Like a woman might like a man who speaks aggressively. This, they're not things that they're going to tell you. Um, but you can't look for her to. Woman doesn't want to have to tell you how to be with her. Woman doesn't want to have to tell you how to treat her. Um, and I can understand that. So the men who know the things about women that we're telling you are the men who are going to get a side of a woman that you've never seen before. You might not think a girl's a freak because you might not brought that side out of her. You might not think that your girl is capable of liking certain things or even responding to certain things in a positive way because you're not that guy. So you never brought it out of her. Um, so he's also you're also right to say that what women tend to tell you that they want are things that make them feel safer. So women say they like dad bods or that's a sexy to them. I don't really believe that. I believe that dad bods represent a man who is more likely to stick around or be safe as far as stability wise. He doesn't have as much options. Uh, yeah, I understand it, but remember, women have two different mating strategies. And so when they're dating for stability and at later on times in life, this is the type of things they'll pick. But yeah, you're right. They won't tell you that. But the guys, but see, those are the guys who get all the success.
Yeah,
You'll
but
see
if
the
they
guys with success, and then yeah, my fault. Go ahead.
you get what I'm saying, if they can get the stability and the consistency from the guys that they're biologically attracted to, they will always go for the guys that they're biologically attracted to. So this is just them adapting. They know subconsciously, right? The guy that's chubbier, chunkier, the guy that has less discipline, I can control him, right? He's not going to be as disciplined with his routine. He's not going to be the man that tells me no, right? He's going to be the man that I can like dictate how to move. But the man that's in shape, the man that's muscular, the man that takes pride in his body, he has a routine. He's going to spend how many hours outside, within the day doing his own thing, eating a certain kind of way, drinking a certain kind of way, working out a certain kind of way. And how many women who are not in shape or women who are not accountable or not disciplined, how can they survive with a man like that? Because, sooner or later, he's going to be questioning your day-to-day activities. Why are you not eating right? Why are you not in shape? If a woman feels comfortable gaining a little weight and she's not as serious about her fitness, how long can that relationship last? Right? So people select things that are in their self-interest. Yes, I do think women want to get with the guy that's handsome, attractive, the guy with the jawline, the guy that has abs and that's in shape. But will she feel safe and secure with a guy knowing that he could probably go outside and replace her? So I think that, like I said, men have to be very careful when listening to what women say they like, because it's a lot of times it's a contradiction, right? A woman will say one thing, but what's her motive, right? We have to understand. So when a woman says what she likes, we have to ask what's her motive, because it's not logically, it doesn't make any sense to say you want a man that's chubbier or chunkier. He's more attractive to you than a man that's in shape. Are there some girls that might prefer heavier guys? Maybe, but exceptions don't make the fucking rule, right? That's not the majority. So when you hear people say things that kind of go against logic, that's where the psychology comes in. Why are they picking the guys that are uh, that seems like they don't have any discipline? I don't have to worry about him going out and fucking other girls. I don't have to worry about him, cheating on me. Even though I might not be attracted to him, this is a better bet for me. But then when they ask those same girls who would they rather fuck on a one night stand type of deal, they all pick the guy that was in shape. So what do they say? Alphas slay and betas pay, right? So the alphas are having sex with these girls. A lot of times he might not be the kind of husband or boyfriend that they want to keep around. So what happens? The stepfathers wind up being who? Who are the stepfathers? The guys who are more overweight, lacks discipline, whimsical guys that don't stand on business, that don't have any type of foundational frame. So I think that's the strategy, and I think women are adapting so that they can get the best out of what they consider the best in comfort in the relationship.
Yeah, what's up? Okay,
What do you
I get in
think?
with that. I don't
Um,
have anything else to say.
no, and that goes into like the whole dual mating strategy, like you were saying. So
Okay.
Right? I'm saying right.
Yeah, I said that before.
So if you have nothing else to say about it,
No.
all right, So um, but the next video I'm gonna like add the video so that everyone can like see.
That would be better. We could do that next time. We can add do that and react to it. That way we can
It's,
get better
it's
commentary.
a video too. Like he was like really diving deep, and I think the guy who was presenting the information, I don't think he even know what the underlying message is within that video because I think he's more so like a liberal progressive. He supports feminism, so I think he was trying to prove that you don't have to be in shape to get women. That's what basically that was his point of the video. But a lot of people in the comment section was like, well, he missed out on some key points. Like you're not proving anything. You're just proving that you're more controllable, and and women don't really like you like that. They just like the fact that they can control you. So, yeah. But
Yeah, we'll watch the video. That sounds good. I want to watch the video.
yeah, we'll add it. It's like super long, but we'll like watch it and we can do like a response as we're watching it.
All right, sounds good.
God's podcast, Capture Media. Until next time.
All right, peace.